And we're live. So, g'day there, ladies and ledians. Welcome back to another episode of our PTCG progression series. I'm here, of course, with PokeBlaze. Who else could it be? But we are continuing our way through the black and white era. Nearing the end of it, actually. We only got like a few more packs until a new generation, which is kind of crazy if I'm being honest. But today we are going to be doing the plasma sets. So, well, at least two of them. The Plasma Storm, and then Plasma Freeze. And then the last one's Plasma Blast. I thought it was going to be like Plasma Blaze or something, you know? Because then you got electric, ice, and then fire. But
PokeBlaze and Plasma Blaze.
But it's Plasma
yeah,
Blast, which is, I think it's close enough, but should be interesting.
Yeah. Alright, here we go on my end. Let's go unmute. I kind of want to get a little bit of an intro in right here because I have a surprise for all my beautiful viewers out there. We're going to drop this stream slide in about 3, 2, 1, and we are going live. And my beautiful face has returned, guys. I figured now that I kind of got it to like stop stuttering, this is something that I did want to bring back. I had a lot of fun with this, and like being able to see my reaction. Plus, the sun is beaming in my apartment right now, so I look literally like an angel. So it's beautiful on multiple levels.
Sure.
Real intro. What's up, YouTube? It's Ev, bringing the Blaze back, and we're back with our episode 29 of our PTCG Cup here with Legisman. As he stated just a little bit ago, we are going into the Team Plasma sets. Now, I technically wasn't playing during this era, but I do know, kind of like for history, and PTCG Radio, shout out Wasi. I love listening to his stuff. You should check him out. He'll help you out if you're trying to follow along with our sets. This was an extremely fun time for like Pokemon tournaments. There's a lot of busted cards in these Plasma sets. Most importantly, there is a Team Plasma Infernape. And no guarantees, but Letisman and I both know that if I pull a Team Plasma Infernape, you're making an Infernape deck.
Yeah, which is going to be interesting because you tactically remove some of the powerful border types. You know, we got Floatzel out of here, Starmie. What else we get? We got Gyarados, Basculin, you know, so there's some heavy hitters in there.
Yeah. Before we get too far, I can't hear you on my stream playback. I can hear myself.
Strange.
Try saying something else.
Alright, is this better, or not really feeling it?
Bear with us, guys. Bear with us. I want to make sure you guys can hear Letisman too, right? I feel like that's kind of important.
Yeah, it's kind of awkward when you're just like talking to yourself, effectively.
Yeah. So I can hear him. He's definitely coming through on my end. Oh, you know what it probably is? Guys, I know what it is. You can actually see what I'm working on now. There is... I know my microphone's around here somewhere, guys.
Meanwhile, I'm going to be removing my Starmie and Stay.
Yeah, I will say, as I'm looking through the microphone, guys, I will say, in response to Letisman, he said that I banned a lot of the water types. And so, he was talking about Starmie, and I do think that Starmie, it is a good water type. There it is, I've got my computer the whole time. It is a good water type, but it's kind of irrelevant to that point, because it doesn't even hit for weakness.
Yeah, true.
Right, so it wouldn't really be a particularly rushing Infernape. Maybe the little gym charts if I tried to like EV like them to keep them safe. But here we go. Plug this in.
Like, EVI definitely is a crazy Pokemon tool that I will need to get rid of at some point.
Yeah. it's especially gonna go up. There we go. See, I told you guys it's the mic we needed. Eviolite is going to be absolutely busted, especially with Durant, and that's a deck I do want to revisit.
Yeah, I was kind of worried about that. Like, if you get more Durant, it's going to be crazy.
Alright, we can hear both of us now. That should be significantly better. Alright. And then, I guess we just go into it. I feel like I haven't pulled this move for a while. I'm probably going to do my classic.
Alright.
So... Plasma, which one is the Infernape set? Because that's the one I want to pick.
We're doing Plasma Storm first, which is Infernape.
Okay, so I'm going to pick my side Plasma Storm, your side Plasma Freeze.
Alright.
Okay, so Plasma Freeze, I'm going to take this.
Yeah, I'm just going to put this over here.
Storm, I will take mine.
Alright.
Alright, guys, I can feel it. The Infernape, he's on my side. Dominating up from our right here.
Watch me get like 5 Infernapes and you get none.
I would not be happy.
Alright. But yeah, we're actually like very close to a new generation, so I wonder if we're gonna ban more trainer cards or more Pokemon.
Okay, let me like move this out of the way. This was my deck last time. You don't remember. Oh yeah, it was the Keldeo Blastoise. I was trying to think, who was paired with Blastoise? It was Keldeo.
Yeah, Keldeo was nutty, but now it's gonna be a bit harder for you to search without the Ultra Ball.
Yeah.
Like, you'll still be able to like search for, you know, basic Pokemon and Pokemon with like 90 health or less, but being able to search like any stage 2, for example, is going to be a lot harder.
I wonder if there's a good evolution in this. This is one of my... I'm not going to say favorite, right? Because favorite is a stack term. But this is one of the Pokemon that I really like and has grown even more. I've grown even more fond of in recent history. For obvious reasons, if you're looking at my stream. I wonder if there's something... Ooh. Oh! Okay, guys, that's like an instant complete.
It's making it really hard not to go for that color. But some of these Pokemon have like a Team Plasma logo on them.
Yeah, the Team Plasma. Guys, we are getting like this is an insane card. It's going in whatever deck that we put. Team Plasma cards in general, just kind of like I think they just look cool. But they do have a lot of interactions in the set. They can get a lot of special treatment. Our boy, I mean, not our boy, but our boy. If you know, you know.
Oh, that's interesting.
No, and that's all that really matters.
So, I remember back in the EX era, we had like React Energy or something, which was just like a colorless energy that basically did nothing. But there was like some synergies with it. And I'm seeing a Plasma Energy that's basically the same thing.
It's the same thing. It's some Team Plasma Pokemon have attacks that say like, if you have a Team Plasma Energy on this attack does this as well.
Interesting.
Yeah. Good attack. Great. Not great, to be honest.
It does mean that a certain Pokemon of mine is a bit better.
Look it up. Okay, so these are no Diamond and Pearl arts, but I am liking a lot of these arts. These are good arts.
These are pretty good for sure.
Oh,
I mean, like,
Blastoise.
I really need to like look at kind of all the eras at the same time, and then kind of decide what was the best era for the art. You know.
I want to hear your take on that because I feel like I've been very clear already, and I feel like I'd be very difficult to sway.
I feel like it's just been.
Know what you're thinking.
I feel like it's just been like getting better over time. Like, not
Really?
many. Yeah, like not many of these Pokemon, for example, look just like the Bulbapedia Pokemon. You know, like just the base model. or base art.
Funny you should say that, because I just passed 2 that are literally just the PNG.
I mean, yeah, there's probably still a few, but I feel like it's becoming less and less common. So,
Awesome.
actually, that's a lot of help for basic Pokemon. But anyway, I feel like this era of the Pokemon so far isn't bad.
No, I have been liking some of these. I would say Black and White base probably has the worst. Because that's when they were just kind of going a lot of the just baseline artwork. There wasn't a lot of posing going on. No, it doesn't mean it can.
Oh man, there's like
Yeah, but I do.
there's so much for me to pick and choose though. Like, what do I go with?
This is a very interesting set. Like the cards that I'm pulling, there's a lot I could do with these. I think I'm gonna have the most agency this round. Like more agency than I've had in a while. To pick out what I want to do.
Cause like, if I'm predicting you're gonna go fire, right? I go water. And you're like, no, you're actually gonna go water. I'm gonna go electric. The thing is that we've banned some good electric type Pokemon like Zekrom.
It's all a mind game. It really is.
So, I guess it's kind of like pick your poison. Oh, speaking of poison.
Speaking of.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool art in this set for sure. Dodoy, get out of here.
Art. Okay, I kind of like that. Especially this format when we're not like super fast.
What is that?
It's not a bad card at all.
Oh!
Cool looking card right there.
Oh!
I like the black on blue. That looks way cooler than black on yellow.
Since we got... Oh, that's gonna be a fun combo if I can pull that off, actually.
That's gonna be interesting.
I have it, so I should try it, you know?
Do it.
Man, this set's looking like amazing in terms of like what color I want to go with, you know?
Like your decision is being made for you. Oh my goodness.
Like, there's a little bit of everything, really. Like, I'm getting cool cards for each of them. And it's like, what do I go with?
I'm being tempted to run a very inconsistent deck. Because the potential is there. I'm just...
What I really hope is I pull another one of this card. Because that would be amazing.
Not only does that look cool, that's an insane thing to be able to do.
Oh! Yes, boy. Alright, I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Oh.
I'm excited, man.
You're not gonna be happy.
That doesn't sound great.
Oh, that sounds good as well. Alright, you're kinda cooked.
So what...
Let's just say I got a really nice combo going.
You say dark?
Who knows?
Guys, he's playing dark.
Oh. There's a lot
I
of
wonder
good...
if this is the combo he's talking about, because if this is the combo he's talking about...
There's a lot of good potential, like, for deck building.
Definitely agree. That might replace our standard option right there.
But yeah, I feel like the plasma, the blue, on the card is like really good.
It does make him look just sleeker.
Hmm.
Okay, so I mean we're gonna get decked
Like-
out in terms of trainer cards.
Like blue with any of the colors, including blue, makes it look even better.
Mhm. They definitely did a good job there. I'll give them that. Not bad. Especially if we do go with that color. I wonder what the evolution of that does in this set. Do you think it's a Team Platinum one? Oh, here it is. Okay. It's kinda neat, I guess. Okay, so that goes in whatever we build. Okay.
What does suck is when I say routes. 'Cause it's like, there's no Gardevoir, but we can still get guide.
Oh, so he's playing Gallade.
Yeah, that's entirely my strategy.
It's Gallade. He pulled 50 Gallades.
Yeah, in a perfect world, that would have been great. Just a
Alright,
full
that could-
Gallade Gardevoir deck.
That would be nice. That'd be really consistent, honestly, for pre-evolutions.
Yeah.
I feel like you've done that before. I remember correctly.
I did a couple Gardevoir, but I didn't really have any guide. I tell you what, one Pokemon line that would be good with our ruling, right, would be Aegislash. Like, because they're all about changing their form to shield or sword, and with so many different types of Aegislash, that would give you a lot of different options.
Yeah. Ooh, my guy. I didn't realize he had a Platinum number. Okay, so if we run... I got a couple different colors we can run here, and I got a couple different cards for every color.
That's the thing, right? I got a few cool picks for each of the colors. Except Dragon. I don't think that we get Dragon.
No, I think there's a dragon in here too.
Interesting.
Oh my goodness. There's one card that has been showing up non-stop, and I'm definitely gonna show it off because that's like an instant include in like every deck. I think I have like 7 of them now.
Alright, time to look through what I actually pulled. Because this is crazy. So... Oh, that's so good. Oh, I imagined that to be very effective.
We didn't pull anything else of that color. We did, but not something that we like use in a deck with that.
There's definitely some good cards in here.
Okay, so that's tempting to kind of go that color. Cool mon, cool art. Art in general.
Theoretically, if I can... That's actually really good. Alright, we have to go with it.
Okay. I do know there's something we might be able to do with that. I would not be opposed, necessarily.
I could, like, put that into any deck, really, if I wanted to.
Could include that to make...
And so, since I can, maybe I should. What else did I get? Oh, if I can get that going, that's crazy. God, what do I go with? I've got so many, like, options about what I go with.
Plus we could use that one card to pick up as well.
Some of these cards are crazy, actually.
You like the idea of that?
Kinda. It's, got a lot of potential with it.
Okay, so first things first, I mean, we're using this. No questions asked.
God, what I go with? I actually have no idea what I go with here. I do have some ideas actually, but...
I think I'm building the frame first, and then we'll go from that point onwards.
You know what? I should go with this color. And just kind of go with it, you know?
Because I like that idea, I'm just not sure if I can pull anything off with that idea.
Alright, you know what? We go with this color.
This wouldn't be bad. Yes, we need more of this card. I know we have. There.
I definitely know I have more of that Pokemon. So... Nope. Oh, you know what it'll be? It'll be there.
I feel like we could, but I feel like I like rounding it off. That seems better. And this one, for a little bit of control. And that can combo with it.
Like, a lot of this is cool for sure. But I'll save some of that for another day. So.
I'm torn between the fact that I feel like when is a better time to be able to do this, but I feel like it's just not enough. We'll see if we use this, we don't need this. I'll give us that.
So I guess I'm going for kind of a little bit of a mix. Okay, and then
Why not, guys? Why not? We can make this work.
okay.
It's our third.
Then what else do I put into this deck? I guess I want I want this back on.
So that saves us deck space right there.
Okay, oh, yeah, alright. Yeah, we're definitely going with this then.
And then who is our helper? We have a finisher, we have a main guy, who's our helper?
Okay, now we probably do need a few other decent Pokemon. Like, that's just so good. If I can get that going. I do probably need...
I didn't even know I had those.
So what do you do? Huh. Oh, that's actually really good.
Guys, what if we completely switch horses and just do all this?
Do it.
I might.
What do I need from this? I mean, that's not bad.
I think we do, guys, honestly. I just don't feel like the other one has the support to be able to pull it off. I feel like this one I feel good about.
Okay, so then we do something like that, and then... How's our deck looking so far? I think it's looking... pretty good. Let me count the basics.
We will keep this in a stack in case we get more support for it later, but all we got was one card.
Okay, that's probably good then for my basics. So now it's about the energy crisis.
Okay, so these ones are the best. Right? These ones are the ones we're comboing with. We want 4 and 4. Miss. And then these other ones are questionable, just kind of for the numbers game. But these ones are going to be really good, and these ones are going to be really good.
We do about that, and then we put in the rest of them as the other kind.
I think that one's going to be really useful. I feel like this one's really not going to be useful in our matchup specifically.
Okay, so go something like that, and then we just go some train cards. And then we should be good to go.
Sounds good.
So...
such a cool type. Definitely saving these guys.
You know what I want? I
feel-
want...
Think about it. Maybe one of these. Whoa. Teleported. And then probably this is our tool of choice, I would assume.
A Pokemon tool card? Hmm? Is that what you say?
That is what I said.
Alright.
You're allowed to know that I'm using a Pokemon tool card.
Alright, just gotta have some anti-tool cards in my deck then, and I'm good.
Bring the Weavile.
Maybe.
It's not in
So...
here.
Yeah, I probably want these, don't I? I do need...
Two leads, two leads.
God, my deck's too full now. What do I take out of it?
What will you do?
Okay, so what I really need... One less of that, one more of these. Because sometimes that's all you need.
Copyright struck.
Uh,
Do we need as many of those? Probably go in this specific deck. I don't think we need that many. Got what? 8.
do I even need that?
I think I'm ready, man.
I think I'm about ready as well.
We can do what next?
Alright. I think I'm ready.
5,
It,
6, 7, 8.
It's unfortunate because I really want to increase the size of my deck to do more things, but there's a limit.
Do it.
Alright. Let's see what you got. I'll just put these to the side.
I'm trying, I'm just lagging.
Yeah.
This is definitely gonna be an interesting match, for sure.
Yeah, I got some interesting things here for sure.
I will say, I had an idea in mind, and then I kind of was looking for like a helper Pokemon, like to support. And I found this guy, and I was like, wait, this is just a better version of what I was trying to do before.
Alright. Oh.
What do you want?
If I can pull it off, I'd like to go second, I think.
Oh, okay. Me, I'll go first.
Because if I can pull it off, it's going to be amazing. No, I can get it. It'll just take a bit. Alright.
Do basic?
I do.
Okay.
I was very close to having the full combo and very ready to destroy you.
Your opening hand.
Ah. Alright, ready? Oh, you're doing Volbeat and the Gloom Eyes again?
Different ones.
Alright.
Alright, no card drugs in my first turn. I am going to Ether. Deal the top card of my deck. If it's an energy, attached to one of Pokemon. And it goes back on the top.
Interesting. I actually didn't read Ether. I probably should have.
And then I will attach a grass energy to Volbeat. Attach an EXP share to Illumise. And I will pass.
Alright. My turn. I feel like you're definitely not going to enjoy a Pokemon in my deck. Alright, I'll go ahead and put a Furch onto the bench. I will then play a Roseanne's Research. So I can search my deck up to turn any combination of basic Pokemon and basic energy. So you won't be expecting this. A Lightning Energy and a Victini EX. I'll put the Victini onto the bench. I'll attach a Water Energy to Articuno. And I will pass.
Okay. I'll go ahead and draw my card. There we go. I will bench a Volbeat. And then I will Toxic Vibration. Tails, so you are now asleep.
Alright, I'll just flip my coin before changing my card around.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to matter this next turn anyway, but I'm awake.
Yeah.
My turn. Come on. bit of lag. Oh, I'll put a... just for the sake of it, I'll put Kurumi X onto the bench.
Yep.
Then... oh, you might actually be cooked here, because I'm going to play... come on. I'm going to play Castaway. So I can search my deck for a supporter card, a Pokemon tool card, and a basic energy card.
Okay.
Alright.
What is the freaking number of guys?
You're not gonna like this at all. Let's go with that and you know what, I'll put that as well. So, Skylar,
Okay.
Water Energy,
Alright.
and come on.
Yeah.
Alright. They will go into my hand.
That checks out.
You know what? I'm actually going to retreat into Victini. Attach my victory piece to it, so now I can use all its attacks for free, and no matter what energy it has.
Yep.
And then I can go for intensifying burn, so 50 plus nothing, so
That's
just.
two.
But it is a weakness, so I'll be doing 100.
Yeah.
Alright.
The energy goes on to enemies. Alright, we'll send Illumise up. And we'll draw a card. We're going to Ether.
Alright.
Nope.
Nope.
And then attach a Grass Energy to Volbeat.
Alright.
These are also really good arts. This proposals over
Hmm.
arts. Okay, so I'm going to Vulcan Beat to flip 2 points, 30 damage for each.
Okay. I'm curious of like all the things that you could have gone with. You went with these Pokemon, huh?
30. Well, I'm not pulling some of my pieces. It'll make more sense if I can pull it off this game. Or next
Alright.
game.
Because my Victini's about to rampage. Hello Dino, how's it going? I'm doing good, how are you? You know what, we can just start resetting Articuno, getting it ready to go. Let's see, next time you're gonna go for Colress. For sure. Sick Articuno. Sick Victini, like, look at this, ready? This item makes my Victini's attacks free, essentially. So it's great. And I'm just going to Skylar, search for any supporter card. Or trainer card, I think. It's is it trainer or is it supporter card?
It's any trainer card.
Okay. Alright, in that case, I will search for... just to show it off. A card I pulled.
It's a second victory piece.
Eviolite.
Okay. Did you pull that this set?
I did. I'll attach that to Articuno as well.
Yep.
And then I will use my attack, was it? Intensifying Burn.
Yep.
To nuke your bug. You're up. But yeah, like...
Actually, you know what? I'm actually gonna send this one.
Alright. But yeah, I can theoretically get Victini to attack on the first turn. On my first turn, rather.
You can. Turbo Energize isn't bad either.
Yeah. Not to mention, I could have this Victini in any kind of deck, and it'll work out.
Yeah. Okay. So we're going to drop a grass energy over here on Volbeat.
Mhm.
And I don't have the big abilities anymore. Okay. I'll pass.
Alright. Water Energy on Akino, and then I'm just gonna go for Intensifying Burn to show you a Volbeat.
Yep. Figured. Fine. This is fine. And that dog in the burning house.
I mean, if you get N, that's something, but Victini's already kind of set up.
I am going to drop down Ilamise. And then I will Team Rocket's Trickery, discard something.
Sure, I'll discard a Chorus.
Okay, perfect. And then I will attach a Grass Energy to Volbeat. And I will drop down a Burbank City Gym. Toxic Vibration. Ales, you are asleep.
Alright. I'm awake.
Awake.
Oof, that's very rough for you, actually. You know what? I'll show it off. I'll place down a Wakira.
Okay.
So now you know why I'm using water and electric.
I didn't even see any electric energies, I'm gonna be honest.
I did show an electric energy when I was searching my deck before.
Okay.
Another water energy on Articuno, and then another intensifying burn. It does help that you're weak to fire, for sure.
Yeah. Because these are now one shots. Alright, and I will go ahead and draw a card. I will bench my Mew EX. And I will full rest again. This time for 7.
Sure.
I can pull it out of my hand.
At least this Victini will help make the match go a bit quicker.
I guess. 3. It's cool they got the victory piece and the Victini.
Yep, and maybe I got another one of either of them. You know, who knows?
Probably. I'm gonna go ahead and bench an Ilamise. Great Ball. To search for a Volbeat. Level Ball. Search for a Volbeat.
Sure.
If this was turn 1, I'd be fine.
Yeah, I don't know what exactly you're trying to do here.
And then I will Grass Energy onto Volbeat.
Oh,
and You're
okay.
going to Firefly Light for 30, and you're burned and...
Alright, so 30, burned, and confused. Which is kind of rough, not gonna lie.
Still burn.
Yeah. So another 20 from the burn. There we go. Ooh. Alright, I'll evolve Foolish into Jellicent, so now your retreat cost is 1 more energy.
Yep. You get a KO.
I could get a KO for sure. But I'm going to attach a lightning energy to Victini and then start retreating. by discarding it.
Okay.
We'll get the Articuno up. Come on, game. And then I will go for a Blizzard. So 60 to Volbeat, and then 10 to each of the other Pokemon.
I do have a plan, gentlemen. I do have a plan. It's a rough plan, but it's a plan nonetheless. Okay, so I will draw for turn. I will go ahead and drop a grass energy on the Mew.
Alright.
I will Flipper's Investigation.
Alright.
Now you can keep that. I'm going to shuffle draw 5.
I will say that Colossus is going to be pretty strong, given how we play.
Yep. And then I will go ahead and Firefly Light for 10, Burn, and Confuse.
Yeah. I'll just flip for burn. Okay, I'm no longer burned, but that is going to be...
You still take the point. Yep.
Yeah. And then I am confused. Confused is a bit annoying, for sure.
I can make you waste your energy, I'm cool with that.
Good. Or I could just, like, attack and be okay with it.
Good. Totally fair. You have an EV Light, so even if you do get hit, I mean, you're not really, like, danger at all.
Yeah. I'm going to attach a lightning energy onto Kyurem. Would EV Light work on confusion?
No. It works on, like, damage that I do to you.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you know what, we'll just risk it for the biscuit. I'm gonna try and go for a Blizzard. Heads. So, 60 to Volbeat and 10 to your other Pokemon. You want to surrender?
Not yet, because I'm going to pull something off that's really super funny.
Alright.
I'm going to go out. I might as well go out with a bang. Send Mew up. I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to attach a grass energy to Mew.
Alright.
I'm going to Great Ball.
Okay, that's the old Great Ball.
Me a Lemieux.
What are you building with? Like, I feel like you're a generation behind, Macy.
Lemieux and Volbeat. And then I will use Versatile to copy Illimissile to KO your Victini on the bench.
It does 30 damage to that Pokemon. Yeah, I guess so. Alright. That's kind of rude.
Get rid of that thing. One prize left, but we're getting rid of it.
I mean, I guess depending on my Articuno's luck, it could be crazy.
That's the plan.
Alright. My turn. One sec. Okay. God. How much damage am I doing? I'm doing 60. Alright. I'll put a Pachirisu onto the bench. Then I will attach a water energy to Black Kyurem.
Yep.
And I'm going to try for a Blizzard again. How bad can it be? Oh. Now 60, so 60 to Mew, 10 to everything else.
What are the chances I bring this back, people?
very low, because I'm gonna have Curum up and running soon.
If you can find your energy.
You know I have energy in my hand.
Do you?
Yeah, when you looked at my hand with Walker's Investigation, there was a fair amount of energy in there.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna draw a card. I'm gonna look at investigation.
Just to double check. Alright, see, officer, I'm telling the truth.
Yeah, get rid of those.
Alright. You really want me to struggle a bit, huh?
Yes.
Alright.
That's all. I just need time. I have all my pieces now. I just need to actually use them.
Okay, just when tabletop's responding. Come on. It's struggling. There we go.
More energies. Alright. Then I will drop another grass energy, and we're gonna Firefly Light, 30 burn fusion, which is 10 burn.
Alright. Oh yeah, 10. Yeah, so, and then the burn. Yeah. I am still burnt. Alright. Okay, I will attach a water energy to Black Curum. And then I can still go for it. I'm gonna go for another wizard. Nope, so that's gonna be 30 damage to myself, and then I take 20 from burn. Still alive. You're out.
And then you flip for see burn chase.
Yeah. And I'm still burned.
I'm gonna draw a card. Alright. Can we pull this off, guys? Can we pull this off? I'm going to attach a grass energy to Illumise. And I will Sweet Scent to heal myself for 30.
Heal yourself for 30, huh? That's fine. So I take another 20, and then I'm no longer burned. But it's not gonna matter, because I got another water energy. I'm going to retreat, then do 100, and that'll knock out anything really, so...
Yep.
We go to round 2. But now you know I got Victini, so do you want me to go first or second?
I will go second. I feel like I got so many turn 2 moves.
Alright. 1 sec. Alright. Come on, tabletop.
I can tell exactly when tabletop's struggling on your side, because it's the same time that it struggles on my side, too.
Yeah. I'm also realizing that my Articuno's got a move that requires plasma energy, and I forgot to put plasma energy in.
I know you got 4 energy 80.
And it's guaranteed
Honestly,
it's guaranteed paralysis if I got plasma energy, I think.
Yeah. If you can't paralyze anything, it's just 4 energy 80.
Yeah. But yeah, if I can get guaranteed paralysis, that would be great. Because then that's just like stun lock until you're dead.
Mm-hmm. And then whatever I bring in gets a free shot, and then stuff on.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. Oh. Come on. 5.
Yeah. I'm cool with that.
Oh, I don't have a basic.
I'll love to see it. I hope you prize victory piece. Yeah.
That'd be kind of annoying, actually. God, tabletop's really taking its time today.
As it does.
So you said I'm going first?
Yeah, you're on first.
Alright.
Alright, we are dropping prizes.
Indeed.
Oh boy. God forbid we drop prizes at the same time. Alright.
Let's flip.
You're on.
Alright, so my turn. I'm not drawing. I'm going to attach a water energy to cure him and pass.
Got it. I will draw. There we go. I will Eviolite the Mew. Give the Mew a grass energy. Great Ball. Bring out. Do I want this one? Yeah, I want the other one. I want this. Won't be.
Just make sure that your deck's all good.
And then I will Ether.
Well.
Yeah.
Is that going active or is it your bench or whatever?
It can be anything. I
Alright.
think I'm gonna give it to my bench though.
Alright.
And I'll Ether again.
Oh jeez, alright. That's really good when you use your like... Oh, okay. It's really good when you use your Pokenav or something, right?
Yeah. You can place things back and yep. And then have I played a support yet? I have not. I'm going to Pole Rest for Pole.
Alright.
Okay. And I will get another Volbeat. And another Illumise.
Alright.
And then let's go Chaotic Noise. Heads confusion, tails asleep. Asleep.
Alright. Okay, so I'm still asleep. Okay. My turn. Alright, I'll go ahead and put Manaphy onto the bench. I will... put a Lightning Energy on QM. Then I'll go for a Chorus of my own. So that should be 6 or 7? 1, 2,
7.
3. Okay, 7. Chorus is actually going to be really good in the long run, isn't it?
Be busted. Potentially shuffle draw 10.
Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7. There we go. I'll put Eviolite onto Kira.
Okay.
I'll put a Fish down, and I will pass and try and wake up. I'm still asleep.
I will draw a card. I will Grass Energy the Mew. Full Rest for 8. And that means that by default, Copycat is even better too. Now you're gonna have like an 8-card hand.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8. Okay. And then I will Firefly Light. 30, which is 10, and then Burning Confusion.
Okay, so Confusion would get rid of my sleep. And it's 30.
30 confusion.
Yeah, 30 all up because of the EV light.
Yep.
Okay. Alright, my turn.
And flip for burn.
Yeah. Still burned. Bit rough. Let's see. Oh. If I know how to get that off, that's crazy. So I'm going to evolve Foolish into Jellicent. So now it costs 1 more for you to retreat.
Yep, that's fine.
Going to attach a water energy to Kyurem. And then... yeah, then I'm going to try for a Glaciate.
Yep. Figured you would.
Because that way I can at least destroy a lot of your bugs. Heads, so 10 damage to Mew because of Eviolite, and then 30 damage to each of your other Pokemon.
Alright, and then while I'm doing this, you take your burn damage.
Yeah.
And then see if it sticks around.
Okay, I'm no longer burned. Unfortunately, I have 70 health, except for that Volbeat. And then otherwise.
Yep. Well, the raw card. You got a variety of bugs, buggy boys. Come on, there we go. I will EVA Light. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do something a little bit crazy. I'm going to Great Ball.
I'm curious, like, what you're trying to go for, really.
Well, this is gonna throw you off your... They're gonna pull out Lugia EX.
Lugia, huh?
And then we will EVA Light the Lugia. Oh, hit my card.
It's above your deck. Interesting.
EVA Light Lugia. Grass Energy Lugia. Polaris Machine onto Lugia.
Alright, what does that do?
Gives me a Plasma Energy out of my deck.
That is kind of scary.
Right? Okay, so I don't think that matters right now.
Especially for your Ether, it's like to help boost up your Lugia, isn't it?
Yep. For the time being, what I'm going to do is I'm going to Pester for 40 damage. There's going to be 20 with your EV Light.
Alright, so just 20?
Yep.
Kind of annoying. Okay, I draw.
Actually, can I make a change to that before you do something?
Sure.
I realized. If I Firefly Light, I get 10 more damage on you, and I get a burn on you.
Alright.
Yeah. That's probably the smarter move.
Alright, I'm still burned. Unless you didn't want me to, like, retaliate with outrage, for example.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, let's go ahead and put Partridge onto the bench. I will... actually attach a water energy to Partridge. Then I'll play Judge, so both shuffle draw 4.
Okay. I will say it's a lot less scary now that the genie's like locked away.
For now. But I can always make a comeback.
You can try.
Okay. And then... It's scary, because if I get a Tails here, my Hume's out because it's a burn and confusion. So... I will... detach 2 energy.
Ooh.
Actually, let's get rid of the... Yeah, let's get rid of the lightning and water. Into Partridge.
Yep.
QM's over here. And then I am going to go for a Smash Short, which will detach your Pokemon tool, I believe, before doing damage to it, or does more damage. I mean, just double check.
I think it does after. I think if it does it before, it's best. Let's go. Yeah, so it does the damage first, and then discard the Pokemon tool card.
Okay, so it'll be doing 20 damage because of your Eviolite, then I'll be getting rid of your Eviolite.
Yep. 20 damage. Eviolite falls off.
Which does make it a bit easier for me to get rid of.
I have no pop-ups. There you go. Okay.
Hey.
And then I will draw her.
Yep.
There we go. And then I will... You mark Trickery, get rid of something?
Alright, I'll get rid of the Foolish.
Alright, and then I will Plasma Energy onto my Mew.
To me, huh? Alright.
And I will Plasma Gale for 120, discard a Plasma Energy, and... Oh wait, hold on.
Yeah, it just tails up.
Shoot, that's not part of the attack. Take that back. I was reading that wrong. My brain was working. Plasma Energy on Lugia.
Okay.
I thought that was part of the attack. It's his ability. Okay. Good to know. Alright, and then I will... Firefly Light onto Pachirisu. So 30 damage, burn, confuse.
Which is rough. Burn. Confused. Alright, so I'm still burned. This isn't particularly great. So, what I will do... I'll attach a lightning energy to cure him. Swap out by discarding an energy. Keep my Partridge alive, but my Outrage has enough to destroy a Mew in a moment. I guess if it was a digital version, switching out would be a lot easier.
Yeah. Maybe it's like one, like, whoop. Good old PTCG Live.
Yeah. I don't really need to do that. I will go for chorus, so that'll be like 10,
And
which should help.
a GX attack. Like, Darampa's GX attack gets you 10 cards, and then you end your turn. It's just mid-turn supporter.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10. Alright. And then I will outrage for the KO. Which does mean I'll get 2 prize cards.
Yep. Knocking out you. Correct. I'm gonna bring in Lugia, as one might say.
Yeah.
I'm gonna draw a card. I'm going to attach a grass energy to it.
Yeah, so now it's ready to go, huh?
Now it's ready to go, and I'm gonna Super Rod to grab back 2 grass energies and a Mew.
Yeah, put it back into your deck, right?
Yes.
Yeah, good.
It'd be crazy if that was your hand.
Yeah, if that went into your hand, oh my god, I'd hate that.
No, that'd be busted. Alright, so that goes back into the deck. And then I will Plasma Gale for the knockout, and I get 2 prizes for it.
Yeah, you do need to discard a plasma energy though, so...
Yep.
I'm wondering how many of those you have.
Enough.
Alright. Well, let's get... Let me just think this through. Alright, let's get Manaphy up actually.
Okay.
My turn. I draw. Let's put...
I'm surprised you don't have any card that you need in that massive hand.
Alright, let's put my Victini EX onto the bench.
There he is.
We'll put a water energy onto Manaphy.
Mm-hmm.
And then I should be able to go for Seafaring. So, flip 3 coins for each head, attach a water energy card from your discard pile to one of my bench Pokemon in any way you like.
Yeah.
1, 2. So I can attach 2 water from my bench, discard, to my Pokemon in any way I like.
I have a feeling I know where this is going.
Could go anywhere really. I think I'll put 1 energy on Pachirisu, that way I can kind of do whatever. And then I will put, I guess, 1 onto Joseph.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay. I will draw a card. Attach a grass energy onto Lugia. And sure, I know you're baiting me into this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna take 2 prizes off your Manaphy. Plasma Gale.
Alright. So, Manaphy's ability will trigger, so now I can search my deck for any card and put it into my hand. So, I guess I go with my victory piece. put that into my hand. The thing is, if you do have another plasma energy, I'm kind of screwed here.
Yep.
But I kind of need to do it anyway, so let's go with Victini. You know what I could do? I'm gonna Eviolite Victini. That should slow you down a little bit. Put Black Kyurem onto the bench. Put a Lightning Energy on Black Kyurem. And pass.
Okay. I will draw a card. There we go. And then I will attach a grass energy to Volbeat. Retreat Lugia.
It'll cost you 3 because of my Jellicent.
That's fine.
Okay, which means that Lugia is no longer a threat to me.
Unless I pull 5 ethers.
I mean, sure. That's a pretty big if.
And then I will hold on. Actually, I'm gonna make you get rid of something.
Alright, I don't need a Mulga, that's fine.
Okay. And then I will bench a bench this Volbeat. And Elamise is in play, so I can take a card I support a card from my discard pile and put it on top of my deck.
Alright.
Okay. And then I will Elamisel, catch a reason for the KO.
Okay, at least it all comes down to this then. Alright, my turn. Well, I'm not too worried about your Lugia at the moment, so I'm going to play my victory piece, which will... Wait, no, can I...
You can't.
Oh, it's not like Stadium where I can just get rid of it, huh?
Yeah.
That's kind of annoying, actually.
I mean, I'm not complaining.
I guess I'll go... That means you can start sniping my bench. Yeah, so I think I'm going to surrender this match. This round, rather.
Oh.
We're gonna go to...
Volbeat.
So... Okay, it was mostly Lugia that was carrying you for that one. It wasn't really Volbeat. But sure.
It's Volbeat the spirit.
But it does mean...
He was the one standing in the front.
It does mean that we get this music. And it's been a long time since we've had this music.
See, this is why the PTCG Cup is so cool, is you get to see a Volbeat beat up a Victini.
It was mostly Lugia, but I'll allow it.
It's in spirit, it was Volbeat. Volbeat was like Lugia's spirit animal.
Alright, but now I know you got Lugia, so I do have a counter to it, I guess. In a way.
I mean, in a way.
So, do I want to go first or second? It seems like we both want to go second, huh?
I guess you could say something like that.
Like, if I am able to get it off, that would be great with my Victini. So, I will go second.
Okay. So I'm going first then. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have the basic.
Yeah. I do as well. Wait, I didn't shuffle, but it doesn't matter.
It's fine. It's not a big deal.
Yeah. There's no way I have anything for the top of the deck or anything, so... in the start phase. Alright, let's flip.
Yeah. Relish. Breaking no mana to Bikini. Oh boy. Alright, we're gonna Great Ball. And we will grab Lugia.
Lugia's kind of scary.
Eviolite the Lugia. Make it even more scary. Grass Energy the Lugia.
Damn, you're really going for it, huh?
And pass.
Okay. Let me go with the Great Ball that's like a Master Ball. The top 7.
Yep.
Okay. This works out. For a Jacent.
Yep.
We'll put a... we'll put a Water Energy onto Foolish and pass.
Yep. We're gonna draw a card. Bench and Elamise. Grass Energy onto Lugia.
God.
And pass.
So you definitely have like a Plasma Energy in hand. Alright, let's go for the Jacent. I feel like all the Jacent have cool abilities, by the way.
Yeah.
So if your Lugia does knock out my Jacent, it'll be confused and poisoned, you know?
Sure. That is true.
I will then go for a Rosine's Research to search my deck for some energy cards, I think. I'll just go for double Water Energy.
Yeah.
So double Water into my hand. Water Energy on Jacent. Then I'll do Aqua Bullet, so 40 damage to Volbeat, and then I'll deal, because he got Eviolite, I'll do 10 damage to Illumise.
That will go.
Get the pairing out of here, you know?
What I'm hearing is you're scared of the Elamise.
Well, I mean, they are kind of annoying, and they got a lot of synergy together, for a reason.
Alright, and then I will attach a Grass Energy to Elamise if you're gonna bring me up so soon. And then I will go ahead and pass.
You didn't want another Grass Energy on Lugia?
Oh, you'll see.
Alright, I will attach a Water Energy to Manaphy so I can get that going later on. And then I may as well just go for Aqua Bullet, destroying your Volbeat and doing 10 damage to your Illumise.
I'm gonna bring up Elamise.
Alright.
Monise, whatever you want to say. Gonna draw a card. We're going to put a Grass Energy on Lugia. And we're going to do Chaotic Noise, which will Tails, it's going to be a Slip.
Alright, I'll just... Alright, I'm awake.
Yep.
Oh, there we go. I'm going to put my good old trusty victory piece onto Victini.
Yep.
So now that's ready. I'll attach a water energy to Articuno EX. And then I will Aquabot your Illumise for 40, and no damage to Lugia because of your Eviolite.
Yep. Bring my Lugia up.
Yep, it begins. So
it begins. And there's more plasma sets to go. Alright, so I'm gonna draw a card. I'm going to Plasma Energy.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will Plasma Gale for 120, which will KO you. I'll take 2 prizes, and I'm what? Poisoned and confused?
You are poisoned and confused. So, I guess for now... we'll bring out Victini for some damage. I know it's risky with the prize, but I kind of need to play a bit risky at this point. Alright, let's go for a Great Ball, another top 7.
Right.
Yeah, man. Alright, I guess we'll go for a Pachirisu. And I'll put it onto the bench. What could go wrong? I say this with both playing Colress. I'll put a Lightning Energy onto Articuno EX. And then I will Intensifying Burn. Because you are an EX, it will deal 100 damage, then minus 20 from your Eviolite.
Yep, so it'll do 80, and then my numbering to 90, and then my poison up to 100. I'll draw a card. I will Whole Beat. Switch into Volbeat.
Oh, okay. Keeping it around for a bit.
All of my situations.
Yeah, that is true.
Gosh. Oh, okay. We go here. And then we will Looker's Investigation. What do you got in your hand?
Alright. My hand or your hand? At any point I could disrupt your hand with my Shaman, so...
That's fine. I'll take my Shuffle Draw 5. You keep that.
Alright.
I'm gonna disrupt my hand right now anyway. Okay? And then I will... Volbeat. EXP share onto Volbeat.
Mm-hmm.
Great Ball. Great Ball for a Elamise.
Alright.
I will go ahead and pass.
Okay, no energy, huh? Means you're waiting around for plasma energy. My turn. Guess it was kind of wise for you to dump your hand like that, huh? Alright, I'm gonna put Eviolite onto Articuno. Then I'll go for Desert Shaman. We both shuffle draw 4.
Gotcha. You have Judge and Desert Shaman in there?
Yeah, like, I only had like one Judge, but you know, I got a few Desert Shaman from previously. So it's like, I want the same effect, but I only have like a few. Okay. I will then go ahead and put a Water Energy onto Articuno EX. and then I will intensifying burn for the KO.
Yeah. I'll send a Volbeat. I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to Great Ball.
Alright, what you going for?
Search for another Volbeat. I will attach a grass energy on the air. Copycat for 4. And then I will Illumisol your Pachirisu. Bring it down to 40.
Alright. Alright, my turn. Alright, I will go with Professor Oak's New Fury, shuffle draw 6.
Yep.
Okay. Let's put a Black Hurum EX onto the bench. And we'll start starting it up. So we'll put a Water Energy onto it. And I'll also put an Eviolite onto it. As I go for Intensifying Burn for another KO.
And the Eviolite meta.
Yeah, I mean, we can always ban Eviolite.
I'm cool. Let's go ahead and set up Volbeat.
Still not ready for Lugia, huh?
We'll get there, don't you worry. Just gotta believe. Drop everything. Illumise. Looker's Investigation.
Alright.
I'm gonna be honest, I already started shuffling my hand.
Right. It does not matter what I...
It does. You can have anything in your hand, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then I will Brass Energy on Volbeat. And Burbank City Gem. And then I will Toxic Vibration.
Suppose you weren't going for like a coughing or I'm asleep.
Was that
huh?
head or tails? That was tails.
It was tails.
Not sleep.
I am still asleep. Which is a bit painful. Alright. Let's go ahead and put a Water Energy onto Black Hurum EX. And I may as well put another Black Hurum onto the bench.
Okay.
And then I will go for a chorus. So 5, so that's a full bench. No, -1 because
That's
you.
4.
Yeah, so I got total of 9 then.
Yep.
6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, and I guess I'll pass, try and wake up.
Yeah. Nope, still asleep.
So, well, I mean, it doesn't matter for this turn, it's for the next turn that matters.
And then I will level ball.
Yeah.
To search for... And it's a little bit while we're waiting. Search for a Volbeat. With a thumb.
Hmm.
And then... I will Sky Arrow Bridge. No. Okay, that gives you an easy out. I don't want to Sky Arrow Bridge. I'm gonna full rest.
Yeah, for 10. I feel like whoever wins is probably just gonna ban chorus anyway, right?
I'm not going to. I don't know about you.
I mean, I'm definitely thinking about it. Like, shuffle draw 10, and we got a few of them.
3, 4, 9, 10. Alright. We're going to Plasma Energy on Lugia.
Oh no.
Brave Retreat the Volbeat, and we're going to take that KO for 3 tries.
At least I don't need to worry about, being asleep.
I mean, you could say that.
So, it all comes down to my last Pokemon versus your Lugia, huh?
Here, and before I do that, I will slap that on him. It doesn't
Okay.
change the order of it.
So, do I go Articuno? Or Black Kyurem? I think I'm gonna go with Black Kyurem. Because this guy's a beast. Alright, Lightning Energy onto Black Kyurem. I don't even really need to do much else, so I'm going to go for... Really hope this works. A Dragon Fang. Flip a coin. If heads, you are now paralyzed. You're not paralyzed, but it's going to be 40 damage because you're Eviolite.
Yep.
Oh, you need to detach the Plasma Energy, right?
Yep. So that gets attached. Yep. I was moving things around still.
Yeah.
I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to retreat Lugia.
Oh, you're really, you're really doing that, huh?
Yes. Yes, I am. This is the way that I win.
Yeah, like, Lugia can't defeat Kyurem.
And then I will attach a Grass Energy to Volbeat and Missile your Pachirisu.
Okay, so it's still alive.
Still live on 10.
Okay.
The Polytoad Dojo, welcome to the stream. You're catching the very end of at least our first match.
Oh wait,
I
do you
think,
have...
Volbeat's about to smoke.
Crap, do you have another Volbeat like that? Because if
I have
you
quite
do...
a few.
Because that would just be enough. Okay, at least you don't have it now, but if you can play it and then attach an energy and retreat, then that's going to be game. God.
What can you do?
Alternatively, no, hang on. This is rough. I think that Pachirisu will be my weak link.
You also had Manaphy there if you didn't have Pachirisu bench.
Well, yeah. Either way, though, if you get another of those Volbeat there to switch out, it's crazy. Guess there's not much I can do except Lightning Energy, Black Kyurem, and then just to destroy your Volbeat, I gotta go for Free Shock.
Gonna drop a free shock on us, boys.
Yeah.
Alright. Free shock the Volbeat. A little bit overkill, but yeah, man. He feels threatened. Volbeat's just too powerful. Okay, I'm gonna draw my card.
Yep.
Alright, and then I will Great Ball. Grab a Volbeat.
It all comes down to this. Another Volbeat, huh?
Alright, so we're gonna do everything here in our power to intensify the odds. Okay, so here we go. So we're going to, first off, Super Rock.
Wait, you don't have like an energy in hand or something?
No.
Oh
We're
my
gonna Super
god!
We basically have energy in hand, let's be real. And also you can't attack next turn, so... I have 2 turns.
Alright.
And Tabletop Simulator has everything, I love it. I know, like, I made some custom games in the past, too, and I used to test all the time.
It is very
really like
good.
it. It's kind of difficult across the world, but for the most part, it's pretty good. We're gonna level ball and whip, by the way.
Alright.
We're just getting rid of it. We're just gonna drop level ball. I don't care what.
Oh, you're gonna like do a shuffle draw or something?
Nope. And I guess we have to shuffle. Bump our own stadium. We're gonna ether. To reveal the top card of our deck. Oh, there it is.
Dang
We're gonna
it!
free return, and we're gonna Illuminate.
Ah, that's how the match ends?
Match ends.
Dang it! That was like one of our
Also,
closest so far.
I did have that too, so I mean, I was gonna get it.
There's a good chance for you to get that, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, like...
GG's. Volbeat reigns supreme.
That was like a very close match between us, though. Oh my...
So let's see, what are you banning? Volbeat?
Nah, that's not really an issue. I feel like both of us being able to shuffle draw 10, while it does increase the speed of the match, it's, I feel like it's gonna get banned sooner or later. You know? Just, it's like, I at least got like a few of them. I don't know about you, so I feel like Colress is a pretty good ban.
I got 7 Colresses, man.
Yeah. I got like 3 or 4, so I feel like Colress is a pretty good ban, because being able to just potentially shuffle draw 10, like even if you shuffle draw like 3 or 4, it's not even that bad, but being able to shuffle draw 10 is crazy.
Yeah. 2 of them are full arts too, is the sad part. I was gonna start flexing on them.
Yeah, I got a full art as well. It's great.
And man. Alright, I'll take that win. I'll take that win.
But that was a close match for sure.
Yeah. Let's grab that Plasma Storm.
Yeah. Do you reckon we got enough time for Plasma Freeze?
Let's go ahead and open up the next set, at least, and then we'll move on from there. We can open our packs and kind of strategize a little bit.
But with
I don't know
the...
if I'm gonna have tonight to do a whole nother set.
Right. But with the Victini, I did get another Ace Spec, so I got 2 of them and 1 Victini.
Yeah.
And given our rules, I'm allowed to use it, you know?
I mean, it's pretty cool. I do like that. Because especially with our rules where you can use like multiple Ace Specs,
Yeah.
it's gonna see a lot more play than it did in real life. Because people are like, they have computer search. They're not gonna play...
Yeah, true.
Ace, you know?
Yeah. But with us,
It's
we
cool
can...
to see.
But with us, if we have it, we can use it, basically, so...
Yeah. You can use infinite victory pieces if you want. You just can't use computer search because we banned computer search.
Yeah. And I think he said something like that, he got a computer search, right?
Yeah.
Which is rough.
So, that's alright. So, Polytoad Dojo, this is the first time I've seen you in one of these streams. If you're unfamiliar with this series, we're doing a progression series. We went all the way from base set, and we're going up to standard. We can use, like, infinite numbers. There's no card limits in the decks.
Yeah.
So if I pull 15 Venusaurs, I can play 15 Venusaurs in my deck, and every match, the loser gets to ban a card. So you have this whole ban list. And so far, these are all my wins. Lettuceman's got his wins over there.
Yeah.
We are currently Plasma Storm in the black and white set. I just absolutely smoked him with my Volbeat Enemies.
Absolutely. We were both down to one prize card on the third match.
Yeah.
I feel like that's as
We
close
get
as it gets. Like, that's as close as it's going to get, I feel like.
Yeah, and then so I think right now, after the stream, if you want to rewind, you can kind of catch, all the thought process and everything that went into it. Right now, I think we're gonna open up the next pack, just kind of get to see the cards, kind of get to build our decks, and then next week we'll go straight into a match. And next week, if we prep the way we are right now, I think we can get 2 matches in. So that's what we're gonna play.
That would mean that we'll have. Yeah, I just wanna. I think that might be a shiny. And then that would mean that we'll have one last black and white one before we go into X and Y, right?
Yep, and that should check out. That should put us perfectly.
Right. So I'll probably do some deck building after the stream, if anyone wants to stick around.
Cool.
But
you came right in time to see some beautiful card pulls.
But that was a very close match.
It was actually really intense. I really liked it.
I'm like, why are you using Volbeat and the Lumines? And it's just, yeah, they got a bunch of synergy, I guess.
I do like this Mon a lot. That's really, if we can build a deck, I think we have some evolutions of it, honestly. If we can build a deck out of this Mon, I'm down.
Like, I was more worried about the Lugia than the Volbeat and the Lumines, if I'm being honest.
I mean, he was definitely, I wouldn't say the MVP, but something like that.
Like, being able to get an additional prize, especially with our rule, how you can have as many plasma energy as you want in a deck, that's gonna be crazy.
Now, if you don't know, Eevee is banned. I do know there's a lot of plasma Eevees in this set. Oh, goodness. Yeah, so we can use evolutions, technically. How the bans work, we banned Eevee. But, if we get, an Umbreon EX, we can use that, because it doesn't require Eevee to get to.
Yeah.
So, technically evolutions are banned, but Eevee
yeah, so
is
you
banned.
could, put a random Jolteon in your deck, you just really wouldn't be able to play it,
Exactly. That doesn't seem bad, man. It might...
But what do you think of my, my dragons?
Your dragons? It was mostly Victini.
I mean, Victini was threatening you for sure, and I can put that into any deck and have it work out.
It's free. The
Yeah.
free is insane, man. I wish... That's a nice tech to have. I think next time, if you keep on pestering me with it, Victini might be on the chopping block.
Oh, Victini, huh?
I think that's gonna be my pick. Ooh, isn't there a good Raticate in this set? I think so.
I don't know. Yeah, there are definitely a bunch of evolutions for sure.
Oh my goodness, that's a cool effect. Is it good? I don't know. But it's cool. Okay, that one's significantly worse, but we might be able to do something with it.
1 sec.
Oh yeah, my boy.
All good.
I have been absolutely shredding people with Megastar Raptor and Champions, by the way.
Oh yeah? It's like a contrary, right?
Contrary.
Get some close combat. What else does it have to really use with it?
That's all you need, because
I guess
you gotta
so.
think, when people come in to intimidate you, you get an attack boost.
True.
Or, if you, charm yourself, you get Swords Dance.
I see.
Okay. Oh, this isn't the one I thought it was. It's not bad, though. It's not bad, though.
But yeah, similar to how you've got Mew and you can put that into any of your deck, I've got Victini and I can put that into any of my deck,
A little bit different. I think I'd prefer Mew. Victini is cool. Don't get me wrong. Is that Shuffle?
Well, I mean, the first attack of Victini is basically energy acceleration. I just didn't really need to use it. So even just that isn't bad.
No, not at all. Ooh, wasn't that really good? I feel like this was a good card. And it really sucks the chorus is out now.
I feel like it's probably for the best though, because like shuffle draw 5 is shuffle draw potentially 10 is crazy.
All right. So this, I was just thinking. So I saw this Weavile and I was, oh shoot, don't pay any attention. I didn't say that.
Sure.
I saw this card, and I saw this card that combos with it. I was thinking about this, and it was the next card.
Right. Yeah, a lot of evolutions.
Watch it. Unfortunately, Eevee does not work on that, but if it did, that would be really cool. I have a stream share channel on my Discord. If you ever want to post your streams in there, feel free to do so since you're in my Discord. I'm always happy to help other YouTubers. Thank you. Thank you, man. I think next week I'm in charge of dropping in our Discord as well next week. I'll double up for sure. I appreciate that, man.
Oh. I see another Zekrom. Zekrom's banned.
Love to see it.
Wah.
It is the worst dragon.
Oof. I like it.
I mean, it's not bad, but it is the worst dragon. Reshiram is cooler, objectively.
I just like that they're kind of like a Yu-Gi-Oh reference. You know, the blue eyes white dragon and red eyes black dragon.
Do you think that's what they were thinking when they made them?
Probably not, but it's a cool coincidence.
People were that's really cool actually. People were definitely convinced that that Mega Evolution was like a Digimon, like Pokemon just like copying Digimon.
Well, isn't Digimon's whole thing like that? The evolutions are temporary, so.
Yeah, but the way Digimon works, I believe, is like we kind of look at Charmander going up to Charizard and then coming back down to Charmander.
Yeah, so that's,
or switching between the stages.
Yeah, so it's kind of like Mega Evolution in a way. It's just
a little bit, I guess. Yo, is there a good the full evolution of this card? Hold on. Full evolution of this card. Is there a good one in this set? I don't think so.
Man, I'm just pulling like all the evolutions.
I hope we get more of these because, I mean, it sucks because he banned a certain card. I really don't want to give away too much until I play him, but
sure.
He banned a certain card that makes this a little bit worse, but comboing it with this is not bad. Comboing with stuff like that is going to be super strong. So yeah, for those of you who don't know what it does, do real quick, pause it. But there's another card very similar to that one that is highlighted. That would have been busted with these.
Yeah, the only downside of my Victini is that if you have anything to like get rid of the Pokemon tool, then it's kind of useless.
That is true. That is true, and I could choice band Dark Penalty Weavile.
Yeah, so you know, I'm probably not going to use it all the time, but when it does show up, it's going to be pretty crazy.
Okay. We're definitely kind of like leaning this way, right? Plus, we do have more of like different versions of this card. I do think that this first attack is very interesting. It's just expensive, and I don't know if I have the resources to
expensive, as in like energy. You got like a bunch of ethers that you're running now, so nothing's expensive for you.
You know what? That is true. With ether, nothing is expensive.
If you use enough ethers, you can just like have 10 energy on your first turn, you know?
You know what? We actually have a card that combos with this. Polyhood, look at this. We might be like getting deck staples left and right. Look at that. It's even at 4. So, you see this ability right here. And then
Like, if you can just like continue to manipulate the top of your deck and then ether, you're gonna be crazy with it.
There's a better one I think that comes out in X and Y. It's called Max Elixir. And it's
Okay.
more limited, but it's also wider. So it's like look at the top 6 cards of your deck, and then pick a basic energy and attach it to one of your basic Pokemon.
Great.
So it's like it can't go onto any Pokemon, but it's basically always gonna hit something.
Mm-hmm.
That is not a bad card either. I'm kind of excited to make that work.
So I take it you didn't. So I take it you didn't really draw any Infernape for that last set.
No. I will say I did pull a couple Torterras, and I was gonna build a Torterra deck. But just the Torterra is really expensive, and
Yeah, like I banned a
super-
few of the grass Pokemon for you, and I have made it harder for you to find Stage 2 Pokemon.
it's true, yeah. All these evolutions, man. There's another one.
It's an effective ban, you know? Like, it gets rid of a lot of cards.
Yeah, until we get to Ditto Prism Star, which I think is Ultra Prism. All these
like,
evolutions
even
basically
if I
banned.
pull one of those Ditto, I'm not gonna worry about it, you know? Like... It's
What if
something...
it's like a really busted G Max Eevee?
Yeah. Oh. Okay. So now I have 2 of those.
Yeah, so I think there's probably even a better version of this that we can run as the basic. But it does work with our search cards, or ball search.
So, here's a
We get, like,
question.
another
With Black and White 2 being like a sequel game, right? Would you prefer it if like Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon were like set, say like 2 or 3 years in the future, compared to just like retelling Sun and Moon?
Yeah, I think that would have been actually really cool. I think the only reason they didn't do that is because they were kind of playing off the whole like alternate dimension kind of theme.
Yeah.
And so it was like it was happening at the same time, but it's just in a different dimension. Like it's not even the same world as original Sun and Moon.
Yeah. I think it's pretty rough to have like Sun and Moon, and then the next year they release like basically the upgraded game, but there's 2 versions of them. You know?
Hey, weren't you saying you like the upgraded game the most? Like out
Yeah,
of all the
they're great,
done?
but like having either a bit of time, like, you know, 1 or 2, probably 2 years at least, would be great, or just having it as a single version rather than another split, you know? But also, like, just releasing the enhanced version right after you release the base version is crazy.
I mean, they probably just had it planned for a real long time. Oh.
Because, like, probably a lot of Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon could have been, like, an update. Or, like, paid DLC for Sun and Moon, you know?
Oh, hold on. That might change things. That might change things, guys. Because, check this out. I really like that deck that we were thinking, but we definitely keep this in our back pocket. Because this is legitimately busted. Just note the wording of this. It's any one of those cards, which includes that.
So yeah, I'm done with my stack.
Very, very notable. We got 52 left. We still got room to pull more of those. I think if we pull more of those, we just play this deck for the fun of it. If not, we go meta. 52. We gotta pull like 2 more of those than 52. There's no way. Oh, you know what'd be fun? Just like 50. There's another one. Like 50 ethers and Dialga Palkia Legend.
Well, yeah, but like, what are you gonna start with?
Anything. Anything that stalls you out.
Because you need to have a basic Pokemon. You can't start with a legend.
Alright, fine. Durant, 50 ethers, and Dialga Palkia.
I feel like that's really inconsistent. Like, until you get the Dialga Palkia and all the ethers and all that, you're gonna be relying off one Durant.
I've been so hyped for the Pokopia DLC and Pokemon Winds and Waves. I've been begging for more underwater stuff in Pokemon for so long. I am. They're kind of popping off with... I don't know how legitimate all this stuff is, but I really enjoyed like League Season, or like Legends Arcades and stuff. It's just because none of it was really confirmed, but people were just speculating stuff. Like so much stuff that I listened to, like people speculating was wrong, but it was still fun to hear people's ideas.
Yeah.
And so it's nice that it's like actually picking up with. I'm gonna call it League Season again for Winds and Waves. I've heard some things about Houndoom and some sad news about Tropius, but I mean, take this all with a grain of salt because it's still like an entire year away. I think that's the fun part.
Yeah, so I get the feeling it's gonna be like, you know, January or February, similar to Legends Arceus. I don't think it's gonna come in the later half of the year, you know?
That's what I'm hoping, but I'm thinking that it is gonna be
like
a later year.
In a best case scenario, it will be like November next year. That way they can have more time to work on it. But I feel like they only really reveal a Pokemon game if it's near completion. And I don't know, maybe they're scared of like GTA 6 or something this year. So they're like, yeah, we'll do it next year, you know?
So I like where your head's at. My counterpoint to that being, Dave, who's this? It's a secret rare.
Oh,
I'm not going to show you, but just know there's a secret rare in my deck. What was I saying?
Counterpoint.
Oh, I feel like kind of like ever since ZA, they've decided that they're going to do like a reboot, or they're kind of shifting up the way that they do things. So at this point, I feel like we can't really look at what they've done in the penance.
Yeah. I really want to do like a stream of like what I'm predicting Winds and Waves is going to be like, because it's going to be very interesting. Because like you can either say that Pokemon's going to be doing the same thing, and then that's going to make it easier, or you can say like that Pokemon's going to be doing like they're going to be changing up their strategy a bit, and then in which case it's a bit of a wild card, you know.
And you have no basis for either, which is what I think makes it fun.
Yeah, I mean, I do have like a base for if they're going to kind of reuse a lot of their current ideas, you know, in their current engine of development. But if they are like taking their time with this game, then there's a chance that they're actually like listening to people and can actually make a quality product, you know?
Right. I just wish they would have... I'm going to say one thing and then my rant will be over for the time being. I wish they would have decided they were going to switch things up after BDSP. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah, if Scarlet and Violet took like 2 more years to develop or something, it would have been great.
Yeah.
But I feel like because of the launch reception of Scarlet and Violet, how buggy it was, They're like, okay, we cannot do that for Gen 10. You know, we need some time.
Yeah. It looks kind of awesome. I don't know what they're doing with like lighting in the game, but it looks like Pokemon Snap.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's just trailer, if that's like an enhanced rendering, or if that's actually how it's gonna play.
Hopefully. I mean, like... Yeah, it really depends on, like, the development, because, like, usually what we see in a trailer, like, besides a lot of cinematic, like, shots and all that, usually what we see in the trailer is what we get. Like, even, like, Legends Arceus, right? How there was, like, a tingling, there was, like, very low frames per second. I feel like that's pretty honest to the game. Like, there are moments like that, for sure.
Yeah, it just kind of slows it down when you're like a distance away. So if you're really far away from that one Gyarados or the Staraptor in the sky,
God,
start, like really, like...
You know what? Like, I was like climbing like that mountain area, right? I saw that Gyarados, and I thought that was like a bug. I didn't think that was intended. Like the Gyarados flying.
The flying? No, yeah, Gyarados has always been able to fly.
Because it can't learn the HM fly, you know?
Okay,
so,
but Charizard's not a dragon, so I mean...
Yeah, but like...
There's a lot to consider.
But like, the animation of it is more like swimming than it is flying. So, all of that together, I'm like, surely that Gyarados is bugged and it's just like, out, like, you know, way above the water, you know? Like, it's not actually meant to be flying, you know?
Isn't it based on like a dragon kite?
Yeah, it is, but like...
One of those parade kites?
But it can't learn the HM for fly.
Okay, but...
I feel like that's a pretty good indicator for a Pokemon high up in the sky, you know?
Okay, so fly, like your Pokemon like picks you up and flies into the sky. If we're going by Pokemon logic, you could sit on a Pidgey's back, and it could pick up a full-grown person and fly them around the region. I mean, like, I feel like there's really nothing to...
Yeah, so I don't see why a massive dragon can't learn it.
Sure. Sure, I think it can Cobblemon. Can't it fly, or it can just swim?
It can swim.
Not quite sure.
I'm pretty sure it can swim. I don't know if it can fly. It's kind of like how...
Dragonite can fly, swim, and walk and everything.
It's kind of like how we were talking about Garchomp being able to fly, like...
That makes sense, though.
But it doesn't
He's
look...
literally just
It's
monster.
a ground dragon. Alright, which part of this sounds like it can fly? Land, shark. Land,
Okay, you ready? You ready?
shark.
He has airplane wings.
Yes. But land and shark are both not associated with being in the air.
Okay, but he's also, keep in mind, what are the things on his head?
I don't even know. Are they supposed to be like torpedoes or are they...
They're fighter jet torpedoes. He's the fighter jet too.
Yeah.
Which flies.
So if there was a Pokemon that looked like a paper airplane, it would be able to fly like really well because it looks like a plane.
Yes, I don't know what your argument is here. This is Pokemon. Yes, that's entirely accurate. Here, Polytoad, I know I've been ignoring you for a second. I was in a heated discussion. I said, indeed, League Season is back, baby. And I've been watching Pokemon stuff whenever I can. I love Pokemon speculation. Yeah, especially something we have this time, I will say, that we didn't have during Legends Arceus. I don't think we had. I didn't watch it at least during Legends Arceus League Season. Is Hidden Power. And they are all about leaks. And I have been really enjoying their discussions about it. Kind of bouncing ideas back and forth. They're good. The ones I used to watch, it was like, I don't know where he went, but Tyranitar Tube. I mean, he was even around 2 years ago, and just now I never see him anymore. He's one of my favorite YouTubers. So I hope he comes back when Waves comes back out.
Yeah, I didn't really watch much of him.
Really?
Yeah, I guess it was just more...
Much love.
There's like a few others. There was like... Let's see, who did I watch? It was like MNJ TV, True Green 7.
Yep.
I guess occasionally like Small Ant.
I
I
would
know
say Small Ant's less a Pokemon YouTuber, but yeah, I get down with Small Ant.
he does do a fair bit of it. Who else did I watch? Oh, like Emperor Cubone.
Yeah, okay, that's one I haven't watched for a while, but I did used to watch it.
Yeah. Um,
You watched Pokemon or Purple Cliff or anything?
nah, I do not like.
Oh, you watched JTV but not Pokemon and Purple Cliff? I feel like they're like a package deal, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, I liked. Focus on liked. Mikey. Way back. I don't really like watching now, but
Yeah. I did
Like-
watch Mikey first,
Like,
right? Back in like Pokemon Talk and stuff.
like it's gonna sound weird, but as soon as he grew the beard, I didn't like him.
No, I like the beard. I like the beard. It did feel weird at first. I'll give you that. It
Like,
did definitely feel weird.
His
but I like
voice
the beard.
sounds better if you imagine him without a beard. It doesn't. Like, I don't know what to really say, but like, the beard kind of shatters the illusion.
The illusion of what?
I don't know. But
No, so I think him and JTV, I was watching him before he paired up, but I feel like recently, like, I've really enjoyed his stuff that he's teamed up with Pokemon and Purple Cliff for.
you know, like
Thanks for the
he'll
watch.
probably like come after me at some point, but like, I feel like he was better without a beard.
I enjoyed him without a beard. I think the beard looks good though. I like it. It says, Polychat says, I have a hard time even talking BDSP because they ruined secret bases and brought back so many bugs that were fixed in Platinum. BDSP are some of the worst games IMO. Yeah, so, Polytoad, I don't know how many of my videos you've watched or how well you know me. I'm a Sinnoh baby through and through, Diamond and Pearl. And I was really excited for BDSP when like Horaz came out. I was hoping to get like an Horaz style BDSP, and so I was really just butthurt about BDSP when it did come out. Just the art style and everything just makes the world feel really small. I could talk about that all day. I could rant about that forever.
Yeah, like
Pretty much
BDSP.
every one of my streams or videos, I always talk about something like that.
Yeah, BDSP is pretty bad, but it's not the only bad Pokemon game recently. I feel like modern Pokemon compared to retro Pokemon is definitely different quality, you know?
Yeah. I will say, I think the BDSP style isn't like inherently bad in and of itself. Like Link's Awakening, I think that's what it's called, was like a chibi Zelda game, and that was fine. I'm not gonna play it. There's people who really like playing it. You know, I'm more of like a Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom kind of Zelda guy. So I think there's a place for BDSP for the people that like it. I just maybe at some point in the future they'll swing back around to Sinnoh, and they'll make like a Diamond and Pearl remake. That's like my style. That's what I'm hanging on to. Because like Legends Arceus is basically my Sinnoh remake at this point. Like that's the one that I claim is mine. BDSP is like yeah, there's quality of life. The battles look amazing. The underground's good. Honestly, here's the biggest thing. I think Dynamax should have been included in BDSP. I think there should have been that gimmick in there.
Yeah,
And I think the overall should have looked bigger and more open world. And
yeah,
that's-
Dynamax barely counts as a generational gimmick. It's more like one game gimmick.
It's more a regional gimmick. It's specific to Galar. Which
Yeah.
I think they totally, like, you literally have time, space, and, like, portals and stuff. Like, you can make it so the power spots come through Giratina's Rift into Sinnoh. I mean, like, there's ways to do it. If Hoopa can, like, bring Megas to Hoenn,
Yeah.
Giratina can bring Gigantamax to Sinnoh for sure.
You know, there's so much like,
They
you
wanted to
know,
do it,
timeline, like there's timelines, wishes, alternate dimensions, like, Pokemon has a lot of, sci-fi in it. And like, fantasy.
Yeah.
They could really do
So-
anything and it would be justified.
In all honesty, if the style of BDSP was like looked like Sword and Shield, and it had Dynamax, Gigantamax, and everything else in BDSP stayed the same, I honestly feel like I would have loved it.
Would
I
you
feel
like,
it's
Would you have liked
kills me, and the fact that I was looking forward to that gimmick. That's it.
Would you have liked it if the Grand Underground was like a massive wild area?
That
Like,
would have been awesome. It kind of is, honestly, with their little hideaways.
Well, yeah, but
exactly,
like similar to like the Isle of Armor or Crown Tundra kind of thing.
Oh, see, Isle of Armor and Crown Tundra weren't bad, but I think the Sword and Shield base game wild area was a better wild area than both of those.
Really? Like, that's a really hot take. Nobody.
Is that a really hot take? I feel like it's a normal take.
No, like everybody hates the base wild area, and they love the DLC wild area.
For what reason?
Like, there's nothing there's nothing in the base wild area. Like, it's very bland compared to the locations that are in the DLC. Because like, otherwise, what are you really paying? Like, what are you really playing the DLC for? You know? Just the Pokemon?
For the new Pokemon and the new story. The Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra are literally like 2x2 squares. Like the base wild area is like this whole area that like transforms and changes weather.
But like each of that area is like so much better. Like the mountain in the Crown Tundra is a better Victory Road than the Victory Road in the base game.
Like, sure, but I'm talking about the wild area though. Sure,
I mean, that's still part of the wild area, I guess. Like, but you don't like the whole like cavern thing in the Isle of Armor, like how interconnected that is.
It's cool, but it's not as good as the base wild area.
Oh my
I'm not hating
god,
on
this
that
guy. This guy, like...
This guy has fantastic opinions.
That's that's definitely a hot take, and you like Dynamax, so, you know?
What's that supposed to mean?
But like, I feel like if the base game areas were designed kind of like the DLC, or had the DLC areas included as part of it, then it would be a lot better than what we got.
I had a lot of fun in Sword and Shield, man. I feel like even before the DLCs added so much, added cool Pokemon, added cool stories, added cool areas. I love all the DLC Pokemon in Sword and Shield. They were bangers, right?
Right.
I had a ton of fun in base Sword and Shield. And I literally just played it. It was literally like I was playing Sinnoh all over again, which is weird because Sinnoh is like Hokkaido and Galar is like Britain, right? So they're not very similar at all. But I just had my starter, and it was literally like Sinnoh where I just caught like starting route Pokemon, and they just went with me the whole route, the whole game, and I just kind of explored. I liked the gyms, I liked the Dynamax. It was flashy, it was big, it was cool. There was a lot of exploration. It was peaceful at times. You could just kind of chill out. You weren't constantly thrown into the story. Like, there were times you could just be like, oh, I'm just gonna sit back and relax and just have a little bit of fun over here, breathe.
Well,
it was great.
Alright, so I would like you at some point to just go through the Sword and Shield wild area and then the DLC wild area and kind of just like figure out what you like and don't like about them, you know?
Yeah, maybe that'll be an upcoming Let's Play that I do. Maybe I'll Let's Play Sword and Shield.
Yeah, and like, I'm very curious what you like about the base wild area, because like, as far as I've been told, nobody likes the base wild area.
What is there not to like? It's awesome.
Oh my.
You got like the power spots. You got I think that it's more cohesive. Like the DLC ones, they're fine. They're cool. They're not bad.
Yeah, that's because
they feel like you've kind of slapped in a tiny little area. There's basically nothing to explore. You can make it from one end to the other in like 3 seconds.
Yeah, but like, sure it may be cohesive, but it's cohesively basic. Like, there's no quality to it. Kinda.
Don't fix it.
Oh my god, this guy.
Here, I've missed a couple. While you're letting that soak in, I missed a couple messages. Hold on. I love Hidden Power. I'm on the Hidden Power Discord as well. I thought you were about to say you're on the Hidden Power podcast as well.
That would be great.
That been crazy. I was like, dude, get me on. And then I love the OG Gen 4. I started Pokemon Crystal on my 4th birthday and never stopped playing Pokemon, and now I'm 29. love the OG Gen 4. Crystal, maybe I'm misunderstanding what you're saying. You love Gen 4, and then separately you played Crystal? Or so like Crystal was your first game?
Could be talking about like Heart Gold, Soul Silver or something.
Maybe, because Heart Gold Soul Silver would be Gen 4, but Crystal's Gen 2. And then I've played every Pokemon game I know of other than OG Green version and Pokemon Snap. So when you say that, do you mean every Pokemon game? Are we talking like all the Mystery Dungeons, all of the Rangers,
Pokemon Dash?
How far does this go?
God, Pokemon Dash.
How far does this go? Because you did say Pokemon Snap. I thought you were just talking about mainline there for a second. But if you're saying Snap, I mean, we are opening the gates to every, like, mobile games. Pokemon Quest. Are we talking about Pokemon Quest here?
What about, Pokemon Duel? Like, did you ever play that?
Oh, dude, I played that for like 3 days and then it got taken off the App Store.
Oh, that's rough. We can actually play that.
It's so cool.
We can, like, there is actually a tabletop version of Pokemon Duel, if you wanted to do.
I've forgotten how to play it, but if you want to play it, we could make that a series.
Yeah,
It's not gonna be for a while, but it could be a series to do.
Yeah, I, like, looked into it, like, 1 or 2 years ago, just to, like, see what it was like. But yeah, we can do some Pokemon duels like that. We can, like, build our, like, tokens or deck or whatever, and then, like, have a battle.
Sweet. Yeah, I want to do that, because I miss that game so much.
Yeah.
The weird part is they kept it on the app, like, they kept the downloadable app in the App Store, then you tried to open it, and it said, sorry, our servers are being shut down due to whatever, like, permanently. So,
Yeah.
like, the app, you could still download the app, you just couldn't actually do anything with it. So bad.
I have some potential for what to build a deck around.
Dojo, you said one word, you said yes. So I'm assuming that means that you have literally played every single Pokemon game. Have you enjoyed every single Pokemon game?
Probably not. Like, nobody cares about Pokemon Dash.
Hey now. I never played it, but I'm sure there's someone out there who's a Pokemon Dash fan.
I mean, if you want to destroy your touchscreen, go for it.
Wait, was it a DS game?
Yeah,
The screen?
Yeah, it was a DS. And,
Okay.
yeah, it was kind of like the Pokeathlon, how, like, you need to use the stylus to, like, move them around kind of thing. But you have to, like, really move it around, you know? You have to do it all a lot, because it's, like, all about, you know, running and races and stuff.
I'm honestly surprised. Speaking of ripping up your screen, I'm surprised my DS screen is not, like, permanently cracked from all the Ranger that I played.
Dude, yeah,
I would go hard. I'd be like...
Yeah, my base, like, Nintendo DS, like, from way back, got a little bit chipped on the touchscreen because of the Salamence fight in Pokemon Ranger. Oh my...
Yeah.
That was...
Salamence
like,
fight.
in terms of...
like, one of the...
In terms of boss battles for Pokemon, that's, like, one of the toughest out there.
You're talking, like, first Ranger game?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I was like, I don't remember a Salamence fight. I remember a Garchomp fight.
Okay, so...
I'm in, my mind's in Pokemon Ranger 3.
yeah, those are the better ones because they changed how the capture works, right? Because they made it so that you could have a bit of a grace period between, like, lifting up your stylus and, like, you know, preserving it, your loops. But in the first Ranger game, you had to do it all in one go. You couldn't, like, let go for a second, basically.
It's hardcore.
Yeah, it's very hard, right? At that point in the story with the Salamence, right, you're basically doing a trial, so you can't really... yeah, I don't think you can capture any wild Pokemon to help you out. All you've got is, like, a Minun, which is, like, its special ability is, like, a bit of health restoration, basically, right? So what you gotta do is...
Do you pick Minun or Plusle, or do you get assigned it?
I think it depends on your gender.
Okay.
But it's, like, always, you know, part of your team kind of thing. But you can't get any wild Pokemon to help out with any other abilities, right? You gotta capture a Salamence, as long as, like, a Kingdra and a Charizard, but their Charizard are much easier, right? You need to do about 20 or so loops on the Salamence before it gets captured, right? And as soon as you, like, touch the screen and it, like, detects, hey, you're trying to capture me, it's going to go for Earthquake, which does like about 95% of the screen. So if it's in the center, then it automatically hits your capture ring and like breaks it, you know?
You gotta restart.
So you need to wait until it's like in a corner, put your stylus in the other corner, or like put it down so it does the earthquake, and then like put it down again afterwards, and just like quickly wrap around it like so much before it does another earthquake. It is like, in terms of Pokemon battles, it is like top 3 hardest battles of all time.
Those are big words, big fighting words.
Yeah, like if you ever play it, you'll understand what I'm talking about. But since it required so many loops in such a short amount of time, it basically destroyed your DS screen. Which is why they probably changed the capturing method for the following games.
Someone gave me, I think it was 2 years later. So like, I'd already played like Guardian Signs, and like 2 years later, someone randomly just like was like, "Hey, I heard you like Pokemon. I have this old like Ranger game. You could have it." And they gave me Shadows of Almia. So I played like the first like 20 minutes of that. And then I don't know what happened. I don't know what distracted me or what pulled me away from it. But I haven't gone back and played the rest of it. But I saw there's like you got to like pick out of like Bidoof, Starly, Munchlax. Like they added some other starters other than the Mine and Plusle.
Mm-hmm.
So like Mine and Plusle was your only assist Pokemon in the original, right? You couldn't capture other wild Pokemon.
No, you could capture other Pokemon, but for that trial, because it's like, a ranger trial, essentially, you weren't able to capture any Pokemon. So, there's no, like, fighting, so it's like, your loops deal twice as much, or anything. There's no, I forget, like, what the other effects are, but fighting was, like, the main one, because it's like, it makes every loop, essentially, twice as strong. But for that trial, you could only have your Mine or Plusle ability, which is just like restoring a bit of health. It was
in case you can live a little bit longer.
Yeah. So it was very brutal. Alright, so you probably gotta head off now, right?
I do. I'm gonna answer these last 3 chats, and then I gotta start dipping. But I love most of them. I love Mystery Dungeon. Me too, man. I'm telling you, my top 3: Diamond, Explorers of Time, Guardian Signs. Right, so Mystery Dungeon is right up there. I think everybody should play Mystery Dungeon.
Yeah.
It says the Ranger games gave me hand cramps, so I not replay them. Dude, you get skill issue, get good. And then I also love Coliseum and Gale of Darkness. Kind of. I played a little bit of those, but mostly I played Battle Revolution. That was the one that was out when I had a Wii. So I played a lot of Battle Revolution, but I feel like there was less story in that than there was in Coliseum and Gale of Darkness. Like those games seemed like they had like an actual story. So I do want to go back and play that, especially now that like XD is come back. And then I played an unhealthy amount of Pokemon. LOL, I love it. Me too. Feel it. And then have you played Pokemon Pinball? No, we've actually talked about it in one of our streams here.
Yeah, Pinball is really good.
I've never played it.
Yeah, like, it's really good. We need to do a podcast episode on the spin-off games, really. That'll be good.
Have we done that yet, or is that the next one?
Not yet. There's a few that we still need to kind of do. There's, like, difficulty in Pokemon games, ranking the evil teams. We could probably go into the wacky world of the spin-off games.
I think that one's going to be a long episode.
Yeah, there's definitely, like, more that we can do, for sure.
Alright. Like last minute was saying, though, I do have to dip for tonight. I've got an early day tomorrow. But we will be streaming most likely at the same time next week, so if you want to drop in, we should be back up for this next round of our PTCG Cup. You can see this beautiful deck that we kind of have put together. And if you do want to keep on hanging out a little bit more, over on Legisman's side of the stream, I have his account.
Yeah.
I believe his account's linked in my description. If you want to go over there and hang out with him, I think he said he's going to deck build a little bit on his
Yeah,
side.
so I'm gonna work with chat
next week, and I'll be here.
Yes, I'm gonna work with chat to try and do some deck building, but should be good.
Yeah, but for me, that's it. This has been Ev, bringing the Blaze back, and I will see you same time, same channel, next week.
Alright.
Adios.
See ya. Just waiting for him to leave.
Okay, I ended stream. I'm gonna start dipping, and then you can reveal all your secrets in a second.
Yeah.
Wait for it to go down. Close out YouTube. Stalling out to catch a glimpse of what you're doing, so I can counterpick you. All right, man. I'll see ya.
Alright, see ya. Alright, the cat's away, so the mice shall play. Alright, hello Polito Dojo, how's it going? But yeah, I love pinball, pinball's great. I never played the original pinball, but I did play the Ruby Sapphire one, and that's amazing. I do have a few videos on my channel where I'm asking for, hey, it would be great if we get a new pinball game, if we get a new Ranger game. So if you look through my channel, you should be able to find videos like that if you want to have a bit more of a listen, you know. Like we need a new Ranger game, we need a new pinball game, we need, what else did I have? I had new Snap, no, not new Snap, new Stadium, you know. So it is what it is. Now for deck building, right, we got Ledians EX. We got two of them actually, which is great. So we could potentially build a deck around this, which is great because, yeah, I need a new Mystery Dungeon game. Same. I am also playing Explorers the Sky on my channel, like every week. I didn't play last week because I wanted to do more Hollow Knight, but I am playing more Mystery Dungeon, and it's a ROM hack of Explorers the Sky. And if you really love Mystery Dungeon, I feel that you will enjoy it. You know? It's got some really good quality of life. So, we'll read this one because it'll be easier, right? Prevent all effects of attacks, including damage, done to this Pokemon by your opponent's Pokemon with abilities, which is gonna be a lot of Pokemon, right? Like his Lugia, it has an ability, so it won't be able to deal any damage to Ledians EX, which is great. So having two of them is really good, because a lot of the good Pokemon nowadays will have an ability. Whether it's a EX or just a standard Pokemon, if it has an ability, it can't do any damage to Ledians, which is amazing. Then, Barrier Break. This attack's damage isn't affected by weakness, resistance, or any other effects on defending Pokemon, so it's just straight 70 damage. Which isn't bad, because he uses Eviolite, you know? I do have Eviolite, which will just reduce damage by 20 on a basic Pokemon. Nope, not that one. Yeah, so if it's attached to a basic Pokemon, like a EX for example, all attacks will be doing 20 less damage. But Ledians does not care about that effect, or any other effects on the defending Pokemon, right? So even if he goes for an Eviolite on one of his Pokemon, we can just hit for straight 70 all the time, which is great. So I feel like we build a deck around this, because anything with an ability just can't touch Ledians. And we got two of them. So we need fire and psychic. I do have, I guess, a few other Pokemon I could build a deck around. So let's see. Oh, I was thinking maybe a metal deck. Because... Come on. Cling Clang. Prevent all damage done to your steel, or I guess metal Pokemon. Prevent all damage done to your metal Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's Pokemon EX. Which is amazing. So, even if they didn't have, like, if they had an EX that didn't have an ability, we could get past Ledians, it wouldn't be able to get past Cling Clang. You know? So, even this by itself is going to be really effective. It won't ignore effects, so if they are able to do something like poison, then we'll need to deal with that. But, all things considered, that's pretty good, you know? So, I do have some options. Let's see, we do have other EXs though. We got like Entei, not bad. We can reuse our Victini if we wanted to. Because with this, it basically doesn't have any energy cost, it's like all free, right? And due to our ruling, we are allowed more than one ace spec in our deck. So I'm allowed to have my two that I've pulled, you know? So in any deck, I could have Victini into Victory Piece and be fine. Speaking of ace spec though, we do have a Life Dew. This Pokemon, if the Pokemon this card is attached to is knocked out, your opponent takes one fewer prize card. Meaning that for any basic Pokemon, like this Weedle, right? If we can find a way to loop it, the opponent will never take a prize card. So like, Weedle, Life Dew gets knocked out, cool, doesn't do anything. Bring back Weedle, Life Dew, basically indestructible. It's great. With that in mind, we could go for a Shedinja deck. Because it's the same kind of thing. If this Pokemon is knocked out, your opponent can't take any prize cards for it. You know? So we could have like a Shedinja deck combined with Life Dew on like other Pokemon so that the opponent never takes a prize card. Which could be funny. Could be funny, but I don't think it'll be that effective. You know? So, what else have we got here? We got... I feel like we might have something in Psychic, but probably not. Not really. So, Politoad, what are you kind of thinking? What we got over here? We got some primates, but I don't think they're gonna be that good. So, you reckon we go build around Ledians? Just go for some fire and psychic. Because we have, we do have Cresselia. So I can heal 10 damage from Cresselia. That is a lot of energy for 90 damage. But I do get to heal 10 damage between each player's turn, right? So even during the opponent's turn, so it is bulky. Effectively healing for 20. And with Eviolite, it's going to be even more effective. So if I go like Cresselia, that's going to be pretty good. But yeah, we do have another Victini. What does this one do? It's not bad. So there's a lot we can go with here. I'm open to suggestions. I love Gen 3 Mon so much, so I would go with Ledians. Yeah, so going Ledians would be pretty effective. So what do we kind of team it up with? We could go like some Semi-Seers. We could even go for Chandelier, which could be nutty. Because it will allow us to search a deck for fire energy, attach it to one of our Pokemon. It will put 1 damage counter on that Pokemon, but that's a pretty good trade-off, right? And for 3 energy, like 2 fire and 1 colorless, it can do 70 damage while healing 30 from itself. Which is pretty good. Being able to heal for 30 is crazy, and we do have 2 of them. Plus, I guess we do have, hang on, was it 2 or 3 that we had? My bad. It takes a bit for the Tailtops to respond. So, bear with me for a moment. Come on. Okay, we only had 2 of them. But, I feel like we got more Chandelier in here. No? Have we got any, like, Litwick or anything? No. Maybe in this pile. Yeah, we got another Chandelier. And it is like fire and psychic, you know, with both of those types, you know, so I feel like we got like a Chandelier deck. How does that sound? I know it's not Gen 3, but Litwick. Okay, we got a fair amount of these. I guess we can bring these guys out. Nice, Chandelier would be cool. Yeah, because like fire and psychic, so I feel like going for a Chandelier deck is pretty good. And given our rule, right, we can have as many of a Pokemon as we want in our deck. So I can have an entire deck of Litwick and Lampent. Okay, Lampent's not the greatest, but it's something. Yeah, not the greatest, but we need it for the name, you know. We need it to be able to help get to Chandelier. And then we go Litwick and the Rampant from here. Yeah, we got a lot of Litwick. So we can really go with it, you know? I guess we'll find out which is the best kind of Litwick to go with, because we don't want to have only Litwick, you know? Like, we want to have, like, maybe a few other Pokemon. And Lampent. Yeah, we got a few of these as well, so we got a fair amount to choose from. So let's put these all together and figure out what we want to use. Chandelier, Chandelier, we only got 2 of those. Yeah, we got 30 all up of this family, so let's figure out what we want to use with it. So we have to use those 3 Chandelier. So we probably need, if we're having 3 Chandelier, we probably need like maybe 4 Lampent and 5 Litwick. 5 or 6 Litwick would be good. In terms of like deck ratio, you know. So let's go Lampent first. Okay, that's not bad. Is it better than this one? Forcing the opponent to switch out into Pokemon that they don't like is probably better. And for 2 energy, it does more damage. This one's easier to retreat, but I don't feel like we need it, you know? So we go with this Lampent. We only have 3 of those, so we can go one of these other Lampent. So what are we going to use? What's this one? That's not bad. 2 for 20 or 3 for 40, you know, so... Well, 3 for 40 plus burn, so that'll be 60 effectively. And it does have more health than this Lampent, so I feel like we go with this one. No, we'll bring in 2. Then we need some Litwick. 10 damage, and we are forced to swap. Could be okay. A coin for 20. Just base 10. Do they all have 60 health? No, these ones have 50. Like, this one isn't bad, but because we're using fire and psychic energy, if we only have psychic energy, then we can't really do anything. What about this one? It's not bad. So, we've only got one of this guy, but it doesn't care about what kind of energy we have. I feel like this kind of Litwick is better than the other one. This is 2 energy and it is any energy, so we could go fire and psychic a bit more effectively with that. but I feel like okay, we'll go. No, this one's got 50 health. It's not bad on it, like, I guess. What do you reckon? 50 health, 2 energy, but we can use any energy for flip for a burn while doing 20. Or 60 health, 1 fire energy for burn, and another energy of any kind for 20. This is both on the same attack, 20 and burn, potentially. So if we go first, we put any energy on this, next turn any energy, and that is effectively better. And it does make it flexible for both evolutions. I feel like we'll go with this Litwick. Then we're bringing in our Chandelier. Hold up. Okay, it doesn't need to be a fire Pokemon that we're attaching to, it just needs to be a fire energy. Got it, so not bad. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 3. 5, 5, 3. Five, 5, 3. Maybe. It's not a bad ratio, so I guess we'll figure it out later. We're going 2 Ledians. We do need a few more basic Pokemon, I feel like. So do we want Fire or Psychic? Because we could go like... Simi, not Semi. We do have a fair amount of this Pokemon. That's really cool. Like, that Flame Burst is pretty effective spread damage. So we could go with, like, Pansear. But we probably want, like, just Pokemon that don't need to worry about evolution. Like, we want our evolutions just for Chandelier, you know? So we need good standalone Pokemon that we can use in any kind of deck. I just saw the time and I gotta go to get ready for my stream, but I will try and catch more streams in the future. Very well, like, you know, same kind of time next week. Like, 3 hours ago from now, as when we start next week. And you'll be able to watch us battle it out. So, hope to see you around. Have a good one. I will just be continuing to build my deck. So we need good standalone Pokemon. Like, evolutions are cool, but we need Pokemon that can just survive by themselves. Which means that we can recycle our Sigilif. which is going to be annoying. Any good fire Pokemon here? Cool, I'll try and beat it. Sounds good. I guess you can decide who you want to watch, just as long as you don't spoil anything, you know? Don't tell them what I'm playing with, you know? That'd be great. So what can we use here? Things like Heatmore? Not bad. There is good old Reshiram. Reshiram's pretty good. Which means I can bring in my Moltres, but we're not super on the fire, but we could. Entei could be pretty effective. Okay, so that should be a pretty good baseline for our Pokemon. How many bases we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 Pokemon out of 60, so a decent chance to get at least one. But we probably need like at least 1 or 2 more. We got anything standalone here? Cresselia, maybe. The Gengar is good. 1 energy, 10 damage, guaranteed confusion. Pretty effective. And I got 2 of them. Not bad. Anything in here? Survivor? That could be funny. That'd make it really annoying for him, actually. Bit of a risky play, but we could. We can go with Mine Junior. That could annoy him a bit. That could be actually pretty annoying. Then we did get like another Mr. Mime here, right? We did. That's not bad in case he wants to do some bench damage. You know, bench damage combined with Ledians and our other protective abilities could be pretty nutty. But if he has any Latias, do we have anything to counter that? No, we got a lot of abilities. We got Reshiram. We got Entei. But both Chandler have an ability. Here's my Junior does have an ability, but it doesn't do attacks. It's not bad by itself either, you know? And we can evolve Mime Junior if needed. It does count as another basic, so I think that's fine. Now we can go ahead and sort out our training cards and energy. And we should be happy. So... we're gonna need a fair amount of Psychic and Fire. Which do we need more, Psychic or Fire? I guess we're gonna look at the attack cost. I feel like we need more Fire than we need Psychic. So if we got 8 Psychic, maybe 10 Fire? Eight psychic, 10 fire. We do also have some special energy here. What can we use? We could go blend energy. It could give us fire or psychic at any given time. How much do we need to worry about basic energy, I guess? You need a fire energy for your ability. You also need fire energy. That's kind of it. The rest of them are kind of chill. And that should be fine. And then we do need some rare kidneys, that way we can help get into Chandelure. Because if we can get into either Chandelure, that would actually be really good. Because this one, we can just start doing damage while we're setting up. It's something, I guess, you know. If we go this one, we can start ramping up our energy. So that's pretty good. Especially with being able to absorb life. Could go pretty nutty. So we're gonna need some rare candy. Excellent. Now we basically just need draw power. We need to just draw a bunch of cards. Although if we went... If we went for... Baby Search... Well, I guess Pokemon Communion. That's way better. Yeah, Pokemon Communication would allow us to get that evolution going pretty smoothly. And in case of emergency, we can go for like another Pokemon, you know? Excellent. Now what do we need? We basically just need some trainer cards that allow us to draw cards. So what are we getting here? Yeah, man. Twins will ask get any Pokemon. Yeah, just Sharon, I guess. Sharon isn't bad. Did I put a Sharon in here? I did not. Yeah, just drawing 3 cards isn't bad at all. Excellent. Sure he's gonna copycat, which is gonna be annoying. So I can always go for N. That wouldn't be that bad. That way if I'm behind, it's great. But if I'm ahead, it's not the greatest. Given that a lot of my Pokemon are pretty defensive with their abilities, I probably don't need to worry about N. Well, this training could be helpful. You know, something like Sage's training isn't bad in a way, but that's not bad. do that. So that's fine. What else do I need? I probably need just a few item cards. That way I can do some things. So Switch is always good. Windstorm could be good because it looks like it's going to be a bunch of XP share and Eviolite. So if I go for some Windstorm, that could be good. Yep. And you never know if he's got a nasty stadium. Do I try something like that? Because plasma energy is going to be around a fair bit. Hang on, I do have a stadium that's all about the Lost Zone. Is it worthwhile building around? Probably not. But I could. Huh, that's pretty cool. It wasn't that. What was it? Okay, maybe I don't have it. Damn, that's pretty cool. Alright, unless it's in my pile here. Oh, doesn't have a sound. Don't mind if I do. Oh, that's really good, actually. I guess we don't have this, right? We don't have a band, rather. It could be effective. Where we got banned? Yeah, engine removal 2. That's fine. Super engine removal, yeah, that's fine. Neat. So, being able to discard special energy, pretty effective. But being able to put it in the Lost Zone, even better. So, this one. Yeah, that's even better. Although we probably don't need many of those. Maybe a few energy searches just to help round things out. What's Quick Ball do? Huh. That guarantees a Pokemon. Alright. We probably want a few switches. And then we just go for some more drop out and we should be fine. Although we could go for like Eviolite or the Life Stew, but if we're going Windstorm we don't want to accidentally take it off, you know? So I think we'll go for some Copycat actually. Copycat could be good. We do have a fair amount of them. And then our deck should be good. Alright. Alright, so let's do a test hand and see what it's like. Then we'll put away some of our cards and call it there. So, shuffle. That would have been amazing if we got some energy and Litwick amongst them, you know? That would have been great. But getting all three Chandelures is crazy. So let's try that again. Okay. That's not bad. We got energy, we got a basic Pokemon, we got an evolution for it. And we can do some channel in the way, maybe a Copycat. Not bad. Not bad. Well, we do have a basic. That's a bit rough. Guess what, I was relying on a Copycat. Like Mr. Mum, we had to deal a little bit. You know, hopefully we can get some energy, but like, that was kind of a rough hand. Okay, Great Way can find energy is good. What's we got? Modify energy. That is something for sure. We can kind of make that work, you know, fire energy, maybe Windstorm off an XP share or something, then discard a card, draw until 6 kind of thing, so can work. Not the greatest though. But we're not too worried if we get some fire energy into the discard because we do have Entei to recycle. Okay, Litwick. Lampent. Not bad. So we can go Litwick, Lampent with some energy. Get rid of a special energy or Stadium and Tool. Other than that, it's kind of rough. There's no draw power or anything. But basically relying on a top deck Chandelier or something. One more. Okay. Need some energy or draw power or something. That's not the greatest. We'd have to rely on evolving into the Chandelier, that way we can get some energy. But under the right circumstances, Ledians should be immortal. You know? So it could work out. We're having a lot of hands that could be okay. Which is what we like to see. So let's go ahead and dismantle our previous decks. Dawn Stadium, Fiona. Yeah, man. Right. The thing is, even if he knows what I'm playing, it's gonna be hard for him to counter. I feel like. Because I got Fire and Psychic with a little bit of Dragon in there. And I've got some Pokemon in there that have abilities that prevent them from taking damage. So, even if he knows what I'm playing, it's going to be pretty hard for him to counter. Colress is banned. Just kind of sorting out my cards. There we go. Excellent. Now, did I have any other colors in here? Nope. Now to get rid of my Staryu and Starmie from last time. I haven't quite done that yet. Damn it. Man, I had a lot of Staryu and Starmie. It's crazy. I mean, it's to be expected to have a Kanto Pokemon, eh? Cool, that's all of them. Excellent, I think that's all my science army. So now we can move that over, put this normal pile in. And that's close enough to warrant moving it over. Come on. And then fighting is actually getting really close. There we go. Don't know why it's Tango over there, they should be in the band pile. There we go. Looking good. Yeah, looking good. I guess we can combine the dragon piles together. Still a bit more. Ah, we got another grass pile, huh? I mean, we could revisit my Beedrill deck idea. Like, we could do more deck building for other scenarios. Because we got, like, new Beedrill here, right? Damn, that's pretty good. What about Kakuna? Like, any good Kakuna? Not really. Yeah, and like we do have some Beedrill / Kakuna that's all about evolution. So it could be something later on. But for now I think that's gonna be it. But I guess we can put away our Lampents and Litwicks. And we should be good for next week. I don't know how well he's going to be able to counter me. Like, abilities are very strong, and Ledians just being like, yeah, no abilities. If you have an ability, you can't touch me. It's pretty crazy. If he's going for bench damage, we got Mr. Mime. If he's going for just EX without any abilities, we got Situif. Oh, you gotta go in the slack pile. So we got a few abilities that prevent damage. So even if he has a counter, he has to work around that, you know? Which is going to be crazy. Right, so I think that's about it for today. I would like to thank everyone for watching, either now or in the future. And yeah, next week we get to battle PokeBlaze with our Chandelier Ledians deck. So we got Ledians EX, two of them, different art style as well, or different art. We also got our Chandelier, pretty heavy hitter. We've got Reshiram, pretty effective dragon. We do have Entei, a solid choice, you know. Who else we got? We got Sigilif, Mr. Mime, and yeah, just Sigilif, Mr. Mime for a bit of protection. We got Mime Jr. for a bit of annoyance. You know, putting the top card of the opponent's deck into the loss zone while potentially never taking damage. A bit of a stall tactic, you know. And yeah, that should be pretty good. We've also got some anti-tool cards in case he wants to go with Eviolite or XP Share. Or any kind of stadium. You know? So, even if he has a counter, it's going to be hard for him. You know? No abilities, no EXs. Very hard to do that. And no bench damage. If all the Pokemon are in rotation. But yeah, that's going to do it for today. I would like to thank everyone for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.